What's up YouTube? A13 Hive here with another video. Today we are reacting to Jubilee. 6 non-versions and 1 couple with a secret version couple. Well, I read it wrong. Please forgive me, bro. It's 5 in the morning. Chill. I just got home from work. We're reacting to Jubilee. 6 non-version couples versus 1 secret couple. Nah, one of my own boys told me to react to this, so you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
Oh. Oh, wow.
This is crazy!
We have sex.
We have sex.
We have
What, this is Pornhub, my nigga?
sex.
We have sex.
We have sex.
We have sex. We have sex.
When was the last time everybody had sex?
Today.
Today.
Same.
Yeah.
We tried this morning, but something died.
2 weeks ago, only because I'm on my period right now.
Why not period sex?
I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta
Not
try
into
that.
Any kinks that you guys like? I don't know.
I love a little dirty talk.
Good time.
I love a little little role play moment.
I like degrading and. Joking and stuff like that.
I feel it.
We're into like sensory deprivation.
Yeah.
Like,
Light
Very
bondage
cool.
style stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
Anybody ever try to use ice like while
I have not. No. I think I would like heat a little more than like cold. Like
candle wax.
I don't know. I'm scared of getting burned too, but.
If you guys are comfortable with it, try some like hot chips, like some hot Cheetos or
I love that.
Eating a girl out with hot Cheetos and ice, and I just like, that didn't sound like something somebody who is not a virgin would say.
Why don't we go the line and share your first time having sex with your partner?
That's a good one.
That's cute.
It was on set.
Yeah.
Well,
On set.
On set where?
For a company.
They were like, we're on set. What does that even mean?
Yeah.
We're on set now.
Yeah, we're on set now. That's true.
First day we went to Cane's, and then right after we went to nothing.
For us, it was like a month into dating. We both had like pretty rough past experiences, so we were trying to like just do everything
Just be good.
right and healthy.
Be good about it.
He thought I was gay for a very long time. Well, it is. I mean, I was with girls majority of the time before him. And then one night he was like, okay, so do you want to or not? And I was like,
This was
yes,
also-
I do.
I was also living at her house for a week beforehand, trying to not, and then it was like, it was worth it.
I just feel like they were kind of awkward with each other.
They weren't very like shoulder to shoulder like a lot of the other couples were. What was your guys' like most uncomfortable like sex moment, like most awkward if you had any?
We don't really have that many like awkward moments because we laugh a lot during sex anyway.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it is after like some time. Like you just get like to a point
laugh
where
it out.
you just giggle.
I think for us was when his mom walked in, like coming home from work. It was like right in the living room. She like opened the door and then just like closed it shut. And ever since then, she like knocks the door before she walks into the house.
Eddie was like super quiet, so like it just felt like she was kind of like taking control of the situation. So like I didn't feel that connection really.
And they weren't holding hands. I caught them not holding hands. And everybody else was.
After we got together, like going on set and working, I feel like it was really different because now we had like an intimate connection versus just work.
Yeah.
Were y'all hooking up before you got together?
I mean, I guess we were getting paid to do it.
There was one time where I was about to throw up.
Yeah, that was really bad. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I ate food afterwards, and I was like so full, and I was like, the motion just kept on making me dizzy.
What's like been your riskiest sexual moment?
Elevator.
Oh.
It was at my job, and it was kind of just like one of those buildings where it has like multiple like buildings inside of it.
Yeah.
But it was like nobody really used the elevator, so it was always really risky every time, and we did it more than once. Thankfully, nothing happened to either one of us.
Y'all would not vote for who's the lion.
Damn.
We tried to give them a little hint, and I will say I think we were a little bit quiet getting right on here. I don't know if it was awkward for her, but it was definitely awkward for me getting on this type of set versus one that we're used to with the directors we're used to.
What's everyone's favorite sex position?
I like to be on top.
I like doggy.
I like.
Bro, watch out, bro. Look at this
On
guy.
top.
I like doggy.
I like when I'm on my back and my legs are up and he's like on top, a little bit like eye contact. I think that's really cute.
Missionary, yeah.
That's the thing is eye contact is the most
Yeah,
essential
it's
thing.
important.
Like you can do it from the back if you're like
Doing that.
Yeah.
it's a bit awkward. So yeah.
She was kind of new at sex with women.
Yeah.
And so I've been teaching her what I knew before.
Yeah, learned a lot.
I got a question. Are any of you guys religious at all?
I'll put it like this: I believe in God, but like it's more in a spiritual sense.
That's
like,
yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
religious like
Yeah.
at all.
how I would answer.
I grew up really religious, but I think where I'm at now, it's all more just like spiritual and
Yeah.
things like that.
I don't practice religion.
Wait, ask
personally.
Peter
I don't
Pan.
practice it.
What do you guys consider to be sex? And like, do you consider your virginity to be lost, or like, how does that work for y'all?
That's like a spacey question.
Honestly, at the end of the day, it's up to everyone's like personal definitions, because like it doesn't matter what I think for you or for you or anything. But like to me, like oral sex isn't sex to me, because it's like, you know, that's a snack. You know, that's something.
It's a taste.
Yeah, that's like the appetizer. She made a little comment, and I was like, oh, it's just a snack, it's just an appetizer, and she was like, it's a tasty one, and I was like, okay, I think you're trying a little much.
Have you guys ever had a pregnancy scare?
For us, no, because my parents found out I was having intercourse and having sex. So, like, I automatically went on birth control not that long after I have the implant in my arm. So I never, even with, like, that 1% chance, like, I've never had any sort of scares or had to worry about anything like that.
And plan B.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
and
just about
plan
to
B.
like,
That helped.
we had a plan B moment, like
It wasn't like where it was like every other day, like you felt like, because for us, like when we started, like I didn't want him to wear a condom because I wanted to like actually feel like that connection.
right.
And so because of that, we were buying like Plan B like once or twice a week.
Same thing. Yeah.
She said something about Plan B and just taking it so many times. I feel like someone that has had sex multiple times and knows about Plan B, you're not supposed to take it that often.
Sometimes she would take a pill and I'm like, come on, let's go like 3 times.
Yeah, like might as well get the use out of the pill.
Sometimes she would take a pill and I'm like, come on, let's go like 3 times.
Yeah, like might as well get.
That often.
Sometimes she would take a pill and I'm like, come on, let's go like 3 times.
Yeah, like might as well get the use out.
Often.
Sometimes she would take a pill and I'm like, come on, let's go like 3 times.
Yeah, like might as well get the use out of the pill.
They were very, very reserved, just in this very extroverted group about sex. They didn't really have too much to say.
We know our stuff.
We know our stuff. We're open about everything, so it's kind of like maybe we were too open and knew like what we wanted to say when we wanted to say it. So I feel like that was like the bluntness is what got us out.
If you guys think that the mole is still within the cube and you want to continue playing, raise your hand on 3. 1.
I'm gonna get my prediction before it gets to the ending. I probably should have done it in the beginning, but I can do it right now. Based on all their answers, it's probably these people right here on the far right.
2, 3. Raise your hand on that the mole is.
To say it, so I feel like that was like the bluntness is what got us out.
If you guys think that the mole is still within the cube and you want to continue playing, raise your hand on 3. 1, 2, 3. That is a clear majority.
I can't. What would y'all say, like, how do you think it's changed from the first time until now?
Basically, like going into our relationship and stuff, I like had this sort of idea of sex that was very like, I didn't have that much experience, and it was sort of like I thought of sex as like a performance.
I think it was the same for us. Like I had like very like rough experiences, and I didn't want to like replicate that when we started being together. But then we were just like very safe with each other, so I think it changed a lot. And like it's just more playful now, I would say.
What about for y'all?
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, we are into a lot of things, but at some point we started to squirt, and we didn't even realize that was something that could happen for a long time, because that's like some, you know.
What about you guys too?
We keep it innocent, but that makes it super, super, like, I used to, like, with previous partners, I would be very, like, into, like, the, like, tying up all that. And then with him, he's more reserved.
I know
and
it's
that's
vanilla.
made it.
That's okay,
But it's made it
but
so
it's-
much, no, it's made it so much more, like, intimate.
For a second, I was like, maybe they're cousins. I don't know, like beautiful brown-eyed babes, like both of them kind of gave.
They do have
bloodline.
similar features,
I want to get to know your guys' sex life a little more.
Whatever, like, she's in the mood, we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should talk more about like what your kinks is.
My kinks.
Yeah. He's really aggressive.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gay.
Tell him.
Like,
That's cap. Like I said, I think it's dumb. They weird.
I feel like we should
Fucking
talk
weirdos.
more about like what your kinks is.
My kinks.
Yeah. He's really aggressive.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gay.
Tell him.
Like, he has tied me up and I was dead scared the first time, so I was like, okay. And then he
Yeah,
got
you-
me into slapping. Scared the first time, so I was like,
Look at this guy's face. You're not gonna look aggressive.
okay. And then he
Yeah,
got
you-
me into slapping
They're lying.
and stuff like that. I was like, beat me more? Sorry. But they just have like a sort of interesting chemistry that I'm not really
There's
sure
something,
about.
yeah, there's something there that like, I can't really pinpoint.
Alright, a little less than 2 minutes to figure out who's
Oh
the
my
liar.
god. Dirty question.
Yeah, nasty question.
Do you maybe we should kiss,
Okay.
guys?
Yeah,
Should we all just start?
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Wait, wait,
This is crazy! Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
got makeup on me.
You're white. Wow.
We can demonstrate this all day.
Okay, wait, are we? You're white. Wow.
We can demonstrate this all day.
Okay, wait, are we?
Let's just
going?
keep, this is fun now. Hold on. Actually, cut the camera.
What about this? If you want a real question.
Alright, 30 seconds.
Do you think sex is essential for your relationship to be at the point that you want it to be? Do you think it's necessary?
That's a good ass question.
You should answer it too.
I think that it can, and I think it's when you do have a healthy relationship, sex should be a part of it if you're comfortable with it.
Sorry,
But
it's lipstick.
yeah, I think it should be part of it. Right? It can be incorporated in a
I
healthy
think you
way.
should have intimacy in aspects of all of those little things. Like, at least we would need it to like balance out
Yeah.
all the different. It's because it's that interconnectedness that is like almost physically seen
Yeah.
and given. And
I think for us it's exactly.
Alright. So the two couples on the line for the tiebreaker are Armand and Reina and Chloe and Ren.
Oh. A month ago, I bought a new car, and a month ago, I bought a new car, and 2 weeks ago, we were in a sex in a new car. My old car had like leather seats, so there was not an issue, but it had cloth. And when I woke up the next day, yes, and then I had to go to Walmart. It's still there.
Oh, that's, yeah.
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 And
Yeah.
it's still there today.
See, that's why
It was a rough week. Yeah, and that's why I brought blankets today.
Nigga, I ain't believing you. Nigga, what? Why are you talking
They-
like that?
Yes. And then I had to go to wolf cloth. And when I woke up the next day, yes. And then I had to go
What
to
are you
Walmart.
saying?
It's still there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's still there today.
See, that's why
It was
like
a
that.
rough. Yeah, and that's why I brought blankets today.
Well, I mean, we do have sex. We had it yesterday. We had it the day before.
Talk about it at a time. You wanna
I was gonna
the
talk about it
kitchen?
earlier. The
You want to
kitchen.
talk about the kitchen?
We went to her parents' house a couple months ago for like
Sorry,
a
Mom.
celebration. And so her parents had just made food and everything, and their like couch is right behind the kitchen. And like I literally like they had just sat down, and I put Lauren like up against like the counter and was like legit eating her out with them
In
right
the
there. And then she told me
kitchen.
later that from the angle we were at, if they were
Yeah.
in the other room, they could see through into the kitchen, and
It was kind of hot
fun.
though. It was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He definitely is.
On the count of 3, if you think the mole is still in the box and you want to keep playing, raise your hand, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Oh, I think for us, the couple we thought that was the mole already like stepped out like at some point. So I think at this point, me and Josh were just like overthinking.
You're just like ready.
I think we just
Yeah.
believe everyone's story. I feel like y'all have
Yeah.
all said stuff that
Everyone
like
looks like a couple.
sounds really checked out. I was trying to like think about what like the liar was gonna say, what the Mo was gonna say, and y'all all seem like pretty legit.
Yeah, I believe it.
Well, after hearing that, I also feel like it's probably fine if we don't vote.
Yeah,
I think they voted
Yeah,
out.
I just like think needed validation.
I just think if we keep going, we're just gonna lose money.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we get
that too.
confused and
Let's stick with it, guys.
Hi, good humans. Before the big reveal, here's an even bigger shout out to our partner Lilo for sponsoring this video.
Yeah, sorry, man. Shout out to them.
Code Jubilee at checkout. And now, back to the episode.
If the box turns green, you guys are correct and have correctly voted the mole out. If the box turns red, the mole is still in there with you guys, and the mole wins all the money to themselves. Ready?
Uh-huh. We be everyone. Good job, everyone.
Okay, and on the count of 3, the moles may step forward, okay?
I already know who it is. These two right here. The little weird guy with the lock chain.
1, 2, 3.
Damn.
So what's your story?
yeah.
So I'm Muslim,
Okay.
and so like sex is like not allowed at all. It's, like,
Gotcha.
very haram. But it's like very controversial. Like people say kissing's not allowed, and other stuff. For me, my belief, I think just like the sex, like dick inside, it's not allowed. But other than that, everything else is fine.
I feel like just because we're not intimately that way doesn't mean that he doesn't know me. I feel like just because we haven't been intimate, he knows me better than the people I have been with.
Shout out to
Also, when you are married, you can have sex as much as you want, and you get rewarded for it.
Hey, I'm Cole, and I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.
Shout out to you, Cole. Anyways, that's the end of this video, girl. That was a smooth little video. I like that. So like, comment, subscribe. While we at you next. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.